Hi, welcome to Fun Facts with Loos Harlock. Did you know, if an episode of Loos Harlock gets to 100, the channel automatically erases itself? Hopefully this doesn't happen with Pokemon. Episode 100 must never exist, because we don't have 3 digits in the thumbnails. There's no space for it.
They were not designed to contain 3 digits.
It should have been, but oh well. Actually, I think Pokemon's pretty fine with 3 digits. I think it could survive. Because there's a lot of space above Harlock Blastoise.
Fuck this guy.
Is it Blastoise?
Yeah.
I'm Blastoise. That was a little nod to our previous topic of the last episode, which we shall continue. So make sure to do your recommended reading. Required reading. We're requiring you to read the episode. Don't watch it. Get a transcript. Pay someone on Fiverr to make a transcript of the video and then read it. Basically, we were just talking about how there was a lot of scare because a bunch of computer systems didn't have in their storage the ability to store 2000 because it only uses the last 2 digits. Because computers were a thing in the 1900s. They didn't think that by 2000 they would be using the same old code, but they were. We were just talking about how people thought planes will fall from the sky. I mean, not really. It was just like, you know, they could crash into each other because they need very accurate results to navigate the skies.
Quick reminder that, like, people back in 1996 thought that, like, there was gonna be stuff bigger than 64-bit. And like gaming consoles or whatever, right? That's not a thing. There's nothing like, I mean, there's 128 like bit like system like registrars for like, but those are like super military computers. That's not like something you can buy. Most of the computers you can buy are like, and even like x86 stuff is like kind of being phased out. Like really, like the most you can buy is like a 32 or 64-bit computer.
And it worked perfectly fine.
But they didn't know that because it was stupid.
They didn't have an accurate, you know, idea of what the future held in terms of technology. We still don't, like, we could believe all we want, you know, we don't really know. The motherfuckers thought there was gonna be hoverboards and holographic posters.
I mean, they do have hoverboards, but they're like shitty things that you can buy on
They're
Amazon
not hoverboards. I hate the fact that people call them hoverboards.
They're shitty things that you can buy on Amazon for $20.
I was the biggest hater of hoverboards back then. Because it came out in 2015 as like a marketing scheme. It was like, okay, they didn't first come out in 2015, but they got big in 2015, which was the year Back to the Future 2 would have taken place. The future part, at least. And a lot of people were like selling as hoverboards. And there's like many different versions of quote unquote hoverboards. If it has wheels, it's not fucking hovering. It's like, oh, but your feet aren't touching the ground. Yeah, same thing on a bike. You, God, I'm gonna beat this. They said travelers to avoid the airport on New Year's Eve. Hospitals, power plants, and government organizations were not spared from the threats either, because all those places had technology running it, basically.
Can't lie, you can talk shit about Pokemon all you want, but the sprite work in these games are done fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, looks great. It's like it has the perfect, like it perfectly encapsulates what the anime looks like.
This is a motley crew of 2 Pokemon if we've ever seen any.
Why is he like, I'm gonna touch you. I'm gonna tickle you.
Alright, let's get our bird in here.
There could have been a lot of problems in like power plants, probably, because a lot of that thing is automated using the machine.
Yeah.
And if stuff starts like glitching out and bugging, no, you don't know what can happen at a power plant. Programming solution. Due to the severe implications of a possible shutdown, organizations went to great lengths to prevent the system failure from materializing. One way the year 2000 problem was handled was by creating new software programs that saved dates as 4 digits instead of 2 digits previously used. The remedy was very expensive to implement. The other solution was to amend the algorithm used in calculating leap years so as to recognize the 2000 as a leap year. The other solution was to amend the algorithm.
Oh yeah, because 2000 is a leap year. Or was a leap year, rather.
Dawn of the new millennium. On the much-awaited date of January 1st, 2000, computer programs updated to the new dates and carried on as usual because they worked hard on changing all the code to work with the new dates.
Wait, so that thing got updated the day of?
I don't think the day of, but like months before, they were like working hard to fix all of it, and it was very expensive to do. But evidently, it ended up
working, yeah.
Working, and everything was fine. But then, you know, that's not the only Y2K. A lot of more religious, like really religious people thought it was just gonna, you know, 2000 is gonna be the end of the world, right? There's that obvious thing, and that's why there's a lot of older homes that were built in 2000s with just bunkers. Because for some reason they thought 2000 would have been like
end of the fucking world.
Even though 1000 was a thing. Why didn't it do it there? 2000, all right. And then the dates after that got like weird. Like 2012 is just so like,
I don't know why.
November 21st, 2012?
It was at some point in 2012 that people were like, the world's gonna end. Because it was like in the Mayan calendar or something. But I think it was like, I'm almost positive that it wasn't even like they were like, oh, fucking, the Mayans predict the world. Motherfuckers probably just ran out of space on the rock.
Motherfuckers just like, I mean, we're not going to be around for the time this calendar gonna be not used. Let's just also, motherfuckers could have just been trolling. Oh yeah, we gonna die on this. Let's just put it like, oh, I'm a scientist. I'm gonna say the world's gonna end in like 3025.
My bike's acting up, man.
Motherfuckers in 3025. This amazing. Oh no, not 3020. 3024. Oh, next year the world's gonna explode. This amazing scientist Harry wrote it in the calendars. Nah, just doing a little trolling.
I've just been throwing Shaquille in and out of first thing so he could get motherfucking experience points. Jesus Christ, Abe sucks. I hate Pikachu's defense in every Pokemon game. It sucks.
What would be the worst way for the world to just end?
If the world were to end, I would want it to end just like it stops. Like the world just like blows up, incinerated in seconds kind
of thing. Like immediate, like the sun blows up, we're all gone.
Yeah, like I just
like we don't have time to think about it.
Yeah.
There's no if, ands, and buts. We're just gone.
Yeah, that's how I would like it.
It looks cool for a second and then gone. It looks epic.
What are you doing in this situation?
That looks kind of epic.
You can just like pull out your binoculars to get one last pog and then you're gone.
Her son? Yeah, I could take it. I think the worst. I don't think it's the worst, but like the 20. You ever remember 2012 the movie?
That's a terrible movie.
It's a bad movie, but like the way
it's fun
the
to
world
watch,
just
though.
flooding.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's just like
that doesn't sound like actually that bad.
It doesn't sound bad, but we're like everyone just drowns to death, and like drowning is like a really bad way to go out. It's like either you die from the impact of the high waters hitting you, or like you get hit against a rock and you just splat, or doesn't like a supermarket get cracked in half and people fall down?
Yeah, something like
that. You're just like down there like, hello, I don't know how to rock climb, because they don't like go to the core of the earth. They're just like down there. I guess like an end of Ava thing would be kind of odd.
What?
Just like we're in the US. Like imagine if end of Ava happened. Motherfuckers in Japan just doing fucking shit up. And then we're just in the US just like chilling.
Yeah, that's a weird thing about like, does Ava, like, is Ava only in Japan or is it
like Russia? There's
everywhere in the world?
There's like a Russia Ava facility kind of thing. Because Asuka's from Russia. What? Huh? No, like the Russians are like helping with Nerve.
The Ruskies.
Because Asuka is from Russia and they're like, you know, they're like end of Ava. I don't know why airplane it ended. Just like imagine us sitting here recording and then like these naked white gloob versions of Ray popping up, touching us, and we turn to Fanta. I guess turning to Fanta isn't that bad.
I mean, you just...
Do they go to like eternal hell?
I mean, that's the same principle,
something?
though. You just like phase out of existence.
Yeah, phasing out of existence is the best way. Oh, give us the spoons. Is this earlier than we expected?
Kind of, yeah.
You just dropped the GameCube. The entire GameCube controller. I kind of miss when he was sitting down.
Hey, he got the spoon.
He got like...
He got the spoon.
He got like the master mustache. Kadabra. And then abracadabra. Is that one? That's the next evolution? Yeah? Nah? Why the fuck? We're being hacked.
It's cause War Turtle's
War Turtle's
poison.
dying.
Basically, yes.
Having Cthulhu coming out of the water and then just fucking shit up.
Where the fuck? Where is? Actually, you know what?
What is going on in the water?
Yeah, bro.
What's
like,
down there? There's gotta be something down there.
There was this.
Evolution's crazy.
My girlfriend showed me a TikTok of this.
Like fake, like Cthulhu coming out of the water. Where's Godzilla?
Godzilla. Sir. Show me this fucking TikTok, right? Of this guy like describing like terrible deep sea creatures. There's just this fucking shark. I think it's called a frill shark that has spiral sharp teeth and rows of them. Like, so it's like, imagine like 5 teeth, like all in a little circle, but they're spiraled and intertwined together. Like a blade on a fucking like magic bullet.
That's weird.
That's just fucking metal as fuck. And oh,
I came from the ocean.
Shit.
I ain't human. What's the difference between us? I could pee harder.
What?
It's like a jet stream. It could hurt a little.
I can shoot bullets harder.
Yeah. Is there a gun where you, they should make a gun where you can shoot softer or harder? I don't want to kill you, but I want to shoot you.
Like the GameCube, like the fucking like.
Yeah. Like the doing the soft shooting, you can move around, but if you do the hard shooting, you have to stay in spot.
Should
Welcome to this episode of Pokemon.
Should we?
Where we talk about other ways the world could die.